Welcome back to Dragon Quest VII. Last time we headed down into the mines and we got a green gem and we were able to help out Patrick's dad. So now we got to go head over to the tower in the east and see if we can't sort out the evil that's there. I love the fact that they added that quick battle thing where like you can just whack the enemies and like if you're stronger than them by enough, you'll just not have to deal with the battle. I mean, the reduced experience kind of sucks, but at the same time, you don't have to waste your time in a battle with weaker enemies, so overall, I think it's good. Like, I mean, look at that, 4 experience points. That's like peanuts. Oh wow, there's a tower right out here, or a statue right out here. Okay, let's see what we got in here. I'll say again, to get to this point in the game, like this is still the very beginning of the game, but to get to this point in the game, it took so much longer in the original. It's actually ridiculous how long it took. So, I'm not, oh my god. So I'm not necessarily complaining that like they
That's how it's done.
Quickened things up a little bit. Squelch and hornpipe. Okay. But at the same time, like it kind of takes out the charm a little bit, you know? Oh, cool. A cheery dance that makes it easier to get worked up. So, oh, okay. Let's heal up Maribel. Oh, again. Okay, so we got nothing down here, basically. Ooh, a treasure box. $100. Out of curiosity, you know what? Let's swap our outfits out. Yeah, there we go. There's no way. Yeah, there's no rows. Okay. Whatever. What was that? Oh, it's just a suit of armor. Okay. Let's just make sure there's nothing over here. Oh. Really? That was what it took to push him over the edge?
Hey!
Oh my god. Okay, no treasure boxes over there. None over here, but there's no, like, other stuff? No. Oh, boy. In the original, this was my first major wall. Because keeping in mind, I wasn't really familiar with Dragon Quest that much when this came out. Because, like, by the time this came out, yes, we had the original 4 on the NES. But I had only played the first one when I was like really little. So when this came out, my first real experience where I kind of understood what was going on was Dragon Warrior 7. And I didn't understand how you have to play Dragon Quest and Dragon Warrior games differently than you would approach like a Final Fantasy game. So it took me a long time to get past the golem. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's start off with... Let's see how our regular attacks do. Okay, 19. Let's show off crack. 28, not bad. Aqua Slash is good too, okay. 35 with a crit. Nice. Wow, really? We got him down to half already? And we didn't even have to buff yet? I fear they may have nerfed the difficulty on this. This enemy's like no threat at all. Wow. I'm kind of speechless. 146 experience. And no, it's not a result of the level that we're at. Oh, convenient, a green fragment. Because even if we didn't have the boosted experience and that experience medallion thing, the monster heart or whatever they're called, I would have still run around grinding enemies until we were about this level, so... I hope they didn't nerf the difficulty throughout the rest of the game like that. Like, I mean, I'm not going to complain. But there does come a point where you may make things too easy. All right, she's got Sizz now, too. What do we got here? Okay, it's just the one. Oh, well. There's Maribel's level. Interesting. It only applies when you fight him from the back? Ow. You know, I like too that they're so the let loose thing is kind of like, those abilities are kind of like limit breaks, I guess. And I like that they don't overtake your attack command like they do in, like, say, Final Fantasy VII, the original game. When you get a limit break, it completely gets rid of your normal attack command, so you have to use it if you want to use your attack command. But if you have other things, like if you want to use magic or other stuff, like items, whatever, then you don't necessarily have to use your limit break, but It's nice that it's a separate thing that you can trigger when you want to trigger it. So if you don't want to use it in a regular battle, you don't have to. Even like Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX was even worse because when you got your trance, you had no control over when it triggered. It's just if an enemy hits you, you were trying to save it for a boss, and you just got into a battle out of nowhere, like a random encounter, an enemy hits you or something, and then you trigger that trance, it's coming, and there's nothing you could do about it. And it's such a waste of time. I think from a limit break type thing perspective, Final Fantasy IX's got to be arguably one of the less good. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, hardwood headwear. Can Maribel equip the pointy hat? No, she can't. Does this link over to the other side by any chance? No, it doesn't. You know, even if you do get reduced experience for fighting the enemies, or for like not having to go into the battles with the enemies and just like whacking them on the field, I feel like, even though it's reduced, if you get rid of a few enemies like this, over time, you're going to be up to that level of experience that you would have gotten from, like, the time investment in a single battle. So I guess it kind of balances out. Ow!
That's how it's done.
But I mean, 57 experience, you're missing out on like 90% of the experience from not fighting them in battle. So, like, I mean, it's a trade-off, I guess.
Hey!
Ah, again. Okay, well, if you want to see what the monster we're after looks like, Maribel, just peer through the wall here. Man, everything in this game is so smooth. It's like, just
Didn't stand a chance.
having the battles go that fast and just whacking everything it's so satisfying. And you know, I wasn't, when I saw the ads for this with like some of the in-game content, I wasn't sure I was sold on the art style of the game, like the whole diorama kind of thing with the, I guess, like hyper realistic animated, I don't even know how to describe it, just the visual style of the game. I wasn't entirely sold on it, but it works out really well with this. And you know, I feel like if Final Fantasy IX was to ever get a remake, this is the kind of art style that I feel like they would have to go with. Because so just picture Kiefer in a suit of armor and kind of fat, and that's basically what Steiner would look like.
How's about that?
Ooh, we got Helm Splitter. Yeah, sometimes knocks their defense off. Definitely looking forward to using that. Where's our experience at? Let's just get the level. There's our level. No abilities, huh? Ooh, we got some of those cat mage things. Nice variety of enemies through here so far.
That's how it's done.
Oh, we got another statue in there that we can heal at. Cool. That saved us a headache.
That's how it's done.
Where are we at? Okay, Maribel's coming up on a level pretty soon. Oh, cat mage. Meowgicians. Gotcha. Sure, let's fight the Meowgicians. No problem. Oomful. What does that do? Slightly raises attack of a single party member. Interesting that they didn't call it oomph. Wow, 9 experience for like the sudden takeout. Well, there's Maribel's level. You know, it's nice to see, I guess, kind of the evolution of this game over time. Because, like, in the original, you didn't have monsters on the world map. Like, you would get just random encounters and that's it. You didn't physically see the monsters on the world map. Hey, our first mini-medal! Good stuff. But yeah, so you didn't see the monsters on the world map. You would just get random encounters. Like, you'd just be running along and then just, bam, hey, here's an encounter. And then when they did the, I guess technically it would be, I don't know, it's never really straightforward whether it's a remake or a remaster or what like the classification of it would be, but it got remastered at a minimum for the 3DS, and that's where they introduced the monsters as avoidable encounters on the world map. So you didn't necessarily get random encounters, you could see them and avoid them. And it's nice to see that they carried that style over while still adding new, fresh things to the game and actually changing parts of it up. While I don't necessarily agree with, like, the extent to which some parts have changed so far, it's nice to see that they're willing to take a refreshed look at their previous entries. Get out of here, man. Oh, we're down to the statue. How convenient, a red fragment. So we found a green fragment and a red fragment here. Ooh, a golem heart. Didn't we already have one of those? Oh, it's a gold golem heart. Okay. Allows the bearer to survive a killing blow with 1 HP remaining. Evasion plus 10%. Crit chance plus 10%. You know what? Let's give the crit chance to Kiefer. I'm not too worried about putting anything on Maribel at the moment because, like, it's not... kind of meh. Okay, let's get moving. There's nothing else here. No, that's column. Okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Where are we? Experience? Ah, you know what? We're fine. Oh, we have to talk to him.
How did you cowardly little shrimps manage to make it this far? Boss! Boss! They're here!
Hey, Maeve, what are you doing here?
Sorry. I didn't want you to have to find out like this.
Find out what?
But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on.
But why?
I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes.
That is so dark, man.
But Maeve! Why?
You know,
I'm sure
your
you remember me
brother,
telling us
whatever.
about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him.
Revenge on the villagers and some
Well.
such.
Malloy was me big brother, so he was. I was still just a wee girl. But when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. Someone who told me terrible things.
How terrible could it have possibly been?
He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. I began to hate everyone back in the village. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve!
Okay, well,
you
if
have
you're-
to let those
if-
poor women go!
If she's introspective enough to be able to actually question that and know what
I just
happened,
can't do as you ask.
then
Listen, I've given them villagers chance
how is she
after
still
chance.
stuck on that?
But it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were. The truth is, the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, is to get rid of me.
Or you can just tell yourself,
The key
like,
to setting the
she already
village's
understands
womenfolk
what's
free,
causing this and that she's the
it's
problem,
life.
but she can't just stop, you know?
Wait! You shouldn't be wasting your time with small fry. Leave them to me.
Right you are.
Let's see you claw this one back.
Yeah, no problem. We took the golem down pretty quick. I'm sure you can't be too much worse, right? Let's do a helm splitter. Ah, okay, we knocked his defense down. Let's get... Oh, she learned bang! Wow, Sizz? Oh, Sizz is the full group. Okay, so Frizz is the fireball, Sizz is the group. Let's do crack here. Let's do an oomph on Kiefer. Oh, okay, the defense sap stacks. Wow, he's half done already? Let's show off Lightning Slash then, I guess. Oh, okay, so we'll see if this bypasses his defense. That doesn't. Wow, he's almost done? Wow, really?
How's about that?
It's not even threatening. Okay.
I'm sorry, boss.
Yep, you lost. Get out of here.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now.
Aw, come on, Maeve. You don't actually have to.
But there's one thing I want you all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them.
Okay.
That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, that was the real me.
So then why not just continue that
Whatever
real part
of
of
me is still
yourself?
human made me go there. Made me want to do that. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself. I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did.
Why does it matter to you?
I had to help them. I couldn't bear it if Patrick ended up sharing my fate. But all that's over now. There's not a trace of humanity left in me.
Well, I mean, there technically
It's
is.
time.
Holy crap, she's a giant skeleton.
Hold your horses.
Hey, just in time, bro.
Seems we got here in the nick of time.
And he managed to get the villagers to come with him.
And you brought backup too.
Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his. When we saw it, we realised it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And it all came flooding back like... We knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins. It's up to us to fight for our village's future.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was going to do. If you'd left these young folks in the lurch like you did me big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymalloy to smithereens, to wipe it off the map. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Or are you having us on? Can you really be Maeve? Sure, you're an awful state altogether, but never mind that now. The point is, we're sorry. We really are. We just weren't thinking, like. And look, we're not expecting you to forgive us or nothing. All we're asking is that you give us one more chance. Come back with us, Maeve.
I don't think she can do that, man. She's a skeleton now.
Please, Maeve. We want to make it up to you, like.
We're begging you. Come back with us.
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep.
Ah, she's an edgy girl, huh?
And the light
Letting her
won't return
inner
to this
Vincent
land
out.
while I'm alive. That
Her
was the
her
fate
inner
decided for me.
emo.
What What are you saying? Like,
You're
These young
nuts!
folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Yep.
Wait! No! You can't do that! You've just been reunited with the other villagers!
Yeah, but she's long gone.
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village. And that's why I have to ask you to do this for me. For all of us.
All right. Oh, a wild Maeve appears. Okay, let's let loose. We got a boss here. Okay, so Flame Slash is where we're going to be hanging out. Really? She can't be dazzled. Interesting. Okay, well, let's Frizz. It's the cheapest spell she has, so... Let's... get an oomph on Kiefer. Wow, that crit damage, man. Seriously? She's almost done already?
Poor Maeve.
Seriously, game. They dumbed this down so hard.
Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymalloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will. I promise.
And can I ask one more favour? Will you tell Patrick that I'm grateful to him? Tell him that he saved Ballymalloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Thanks a million. And sorry for putting you through all of this. Listen, remember the forest where I first met yourselves? I want you to go back there when this is all over. And please, you have to believe me. This was my only choice.
I don't know if I buy that it was your only choice.
Oh, and Maribel? Thanks so much for giving me those seeds. It meant a lot. I have a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
All right, we got the sun back.
Oh.
Yeah, hopefully they're back. My question's, oh yeah, looks like they are back. But so where were they? Did they just like disappear into the ether? Because they weren't in that temple thing.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I guess they just got pulled off into the ether. Yeah, they're all back. Good stuff. Okay, well, let's go check in with these guys. What's up, boys?
You're back! My dad's just after telling me everything, like. I heard you and the villagers gave them monsters a good hiding. Thanks a million. I'm just happy I managed to pluck up a bit of courage. Oh yeah, Dad, did you meet Maeve at all? We
Yeah,
have to tell her
about
we
that kid.
picked them monsters.
About that kid.
We did meet Maeve, lad, yeah. And she had something she wanted me to tell you. She said it was all thanks to you that the village was saved.
Really? But deadly. I'm not safe.
Deadly.
I'm gonna go find her myself. I want to thank her for all she's done for us. Like. I'll see you all later.
Later, little dude. Hopefully you never find out until you're much older what actually happened to Matilda.
One day I'll tell the lad the truth. But now's not the time.
Yeah, that would absolutely destroy him.
It's all such a shame, like. By rights, Maeve should be back here where she belongs, living peacefully in the village. Ah, sure, never mind me and the old blather. What's done is done and all that. Now, if I remember rightly, Maeve told you to go back to the forest where you first met her, did she not?
Yeah.
You should head there now, like. You never know. You might find some clues that'll help you find your way home. And if not, just remember, you've always a home waiting for you here in the village.
Thanks,
You and
dude.
your pal saved me life, and you saved our home. We'll not forget that in a hurry. Not that I'm hoping you don't find your way back, of course. I'll be praying you do. We all will. Anyway, listen me chatter. Off at you. And here's hoping this is goodbye. You know what I mean.
Quite the wordsmith you are. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's grab a heal before we go. There's a... Instead of paying for the inn, you can just come here. Notice there's no more enemies in the world map. Wow, those sprouted up quick. I mean, you could have kept it, dude, but, I mean, we'll take it. Yeah, if only you knew, kid, if only you knew. Hey, look at that. We got a portal.
Huh? Hang about. We're back here. We were stood right here, remember? We talked to our weird floaty friend and slotted those stone fragments into the pedestal. And then...
Hey, I am here, you know.
What even are
More
you?
respectful, please. I'm the fully fledged servant of a higher power, I'll have you know.
Okay, cool story. You're still a servant.
Get into the details of exactly who and what I am right now.
Okay, well,
I'm just
what you are
glad to
not
see
is
you
the higher
made
power.
that
So,
So,
maybe
trust
take
you
your ego
got
down
the
a couple pegs, huh?
adventure you were hoping for, my young friends.
What? Oh. Yes. I suppose we did.
Yeah, it was a pretty wild adventure.
Although, I'm still not quite sure what actually happened. Was it all a dream or something?
Nah, it definitely was not.
So stupid, Kiefer. How could it be? Since when do 3 people have exactly the same dream? All I know is that I could have been killed, and it was all your fault.
No, it was your fault for forcing yourselves into our group.
Listening.
Take some responsibility for yourself, Maribel.
Space as usual. Did you hear what I said?
No.
Why am I not surprised?
Holy crap, what is that?
What's that rumbling?
Uh-oh. Holy crap, the island came out of the ocean.
What the heck just happened? Well, at least it stopped shaking now. For a second there, I thought we were being sent back to Ballymalloy.
Well, funny you should say that.
It was just a little tremor. Don't be such a baby. The main thing is, we're back. And I don't know about you, but I've had quite enough excitement for one lifetime.
Okay, so leave your equipment and go home permanently, please.
My mother must be worried sick, which means I'll probably never hear the end of this. Thanks for nothing, you two.
It's your own fault.
Ah! My dad'll be tearing his hair out too. I'm really for it this time. Listen, I'd better get back to the castle. I'll be in touch, okay?
Charming. And where's my goodbye, huh? What am I, invisible or something?
It's too bad you weren't.
There's no helping some people. Anyway, come on. We better get going.
No, you can go ahead, it's okay. I'd rather walk back on my own.
Not so fast, my friends. Now I know you've had a curious experience, but be under no illusions. That was no dream. Although I think you know that already. And I also think you know what you need to do next.
Yep.
Oh,
Gotta
we
find the
do,
next set of
really?
tablets.
Well, I, for one, haven't got the foggiest. And I'm sure he doesn't either.
Oh no, we know exactly what to do. You're alone in that,
Continue
Maribel.
to collect all the tablet fragments you can find, of course. Do that, and you'll soon come to understand. I guarantee it.
And in
That's
a
what you
nutshell.
made us stop for? To tell us we basically have to figure everything out for ourselves? Well, thanks a bunch.
So in a nutshell, that's what the
We'll be
story's
heading
about.
off now, if it's all the same to you.
Like, that's the main gimmick to the entire game.
Oh, but of course. You run on home and get some rest. You'll need plenty of energy if you're going to go out fragment hunting. And remember, as soon as you find any, bring them straight to me. Put enough of them together, and the way forward will be revealed. Oh, good luck now.
So that is the story of the entirety of this game. You find the tablets, you bring them to the pedestals, put them in said pedestals, go into the pedestals, transports you somewhere to the past. You solve that island's problems or that town's problems, opens up a portal, come back, find fragments, rinse and repeat. Really? You're not going to let us just put the fragments in? I'm still really irritated about what they did with this place.
Hey!
I'm gonna go wherever I want. I don't really care what you say, Maribel. See, look at, haha, we're taking a detour. What are you gonna do about it, you idiot? Psych!
Hold on!
Oh, she's so annoying. Hey, look at that. You can see the island from here. Hey, Maribel, are you blind? Okay, let's go dump her off. Good freaking riddance, man. Aw, we're locked in town. Okay, well, let's go see our mom and dad. Forgot he's back from his fishing thing, so. Yeah. You can thank us for that, Ma. Huh. So, Dad and the mayor are gone to talk to the king. We're trapped in town by that conveniently placed lady blocking the doorway, so you know what we have to do, right?
What's she doing here?
We gotta go jump on our ship and see this island for ourselves.
She's here because you two are the most predictable pair of idiots on this island.
We'll just have to live with it, I suppose. This is actually great timing. Have you heard about this meeting they're having up at the castle about the new island?
Yep.
Well, it must be serious, because they even asked that miserable old
Man, they even got Dermot involved.
to go and tell them what he knows. Anyway, you're not going to believe this, but we're not allowed to be part of it.
No, because you're kids.
Outrageous, right? What are they thinking, inviting old hermit face and leaving us out? Well, if that's the way they want to play it, then fine. The time has come to use the you-know-what. You're with me, aren't you?
Oh, you betcha.
Of course you are. Now, let's get this show on the road. Okay, same as always. On my count.
You know, Maribel, you could help.
1, 2, push!
Wow! So there was a staircase under there. Oh, who would have guessed?
Well, not you, apparently.
Not that I'm impressed, of course. Come on, then. Let's get down there, shall we?
All right, look at that. We got a boat.
Just look at her!
Hey! Don't rush off without me!
No, Kiefer, run. We need to rush off without her.
So
You know,
what
that
do you
that
think?
Naruto run that
She's
she has makes
beautiful,
Maribel even
isn't she?
worse, in
And
my
we
opinion.
Finally got her back in full
It's so
working
cringe.
order.
Like, what, do you think running with your arms back makes you aerodynamic or
It belonged
something?
to my father.
Well, it's not his
He got rid of
anymore.
it years ago, though. Said it was a worm-infested old pile of planks.
Well, good for him, I
All
guess.
it needed was a little tender, loving care, right? How long have we spent fixing it up now? 2 years? 3? We nearly gave up at one point, didn't we? We just didn't think we were going to be able to do it on our own. But then, Good old Dermot came to the rescue. I tricked the old know-it-all into giving me some pointers, and now she's finally seaworthy. Anyway, enough talk. It's finally time to set sail! All set?
Yep.
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come!
Quick, pull the ramp up before
Set a
Maribel gets
course
any
for the
ideas.
Uncharted continent.
Oh, come on, man.
Amazing. Were you really just going to sail off and leave me standing there?
Yes.
I can't believe you.
Genuinely, yes.
And it's not a new continent, you
It would
bonehead.
have been
It's
a
just an island.
fantastic adventure
Whatever you say,
had you stayed on the
shipmate.
shore.
Now come on! Anchors away!
Onward!
I love that the outfits carry into the cutscenes. All right, getting on and off the ship. To board your boat, simply walk up to one floating in the water and press X. While sailing, hold R2 to speed up. To disembark, approach a suitable looking place and press X. If you zoom somewhere, your ship will be moved to the nearest beach, and you can check its position at any time by looking for the boat marker on your map. Okay, cool. Anchors away! Zoom in. Oh, we got battles in the water.
Take that!
Yeah, you missed. Okay, no threat.
All in a day's work.
Multi-slash. Oh, we got barracudas. Wow, that crit. I want to see if we can dock at that that little rock outcrop. No, we can't get in there. Okay, never mind. All right, a seed of magic. Cool. Notice the temple's gone. No items down there. Man, look at that! The village made its way into the future. Hey, how does it feel knowing you just came out of the ocean? No, the island definitely wasn't here before, bro. Maybe it was there before like a long time ago, but hey, a mini medal! But it definitely wasn't there like 10 minutes ago. You guys literally just appeared out of the ocean. No Patrick though, huh? Okay, let's see what you got at the weapon shop here. Nothing too exciting. Anything we can loot from the inn? Nope. This used to be the inn before. No, not really. Hey, a stone slab. My, how convenient. Thanks, bro. Oh, yeah, we'll head down to the mine and take a look. Oh, so we have to yell at the guy to get him to let us into the mine, huh? Man, this place just keeps going. Yeah, it was pretty dark. Yeah, Maeve and her brother kind of had the worst go of it all, but everything worked out for the rest of the village in the end. And we went and fixed it for them, so there's that. Alright, some more hardwood headwear. Can we... Maribel can't equip that, no? Kiefer can, though, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we will call it a day here for now, and next time we'll head back down into the mines, see what the state of that place is now that we're in the future, and see if we can't find any more tablets there, and if there aren't any more tablets hanging around anywhere else that we can grab. And then I guess we'll see what kind of if we can find out what kind of a meeting they're having over at Estard Castle, and go from there. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and until next time, thanks for watching.